Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And I must say, if this video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away 250 XRP. Make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment down below. Also, check out Discord. Having said that, my question of today is, would you cash out all your XRP if it was worth $1 million in total? Comment down below your answer and let's move on. First of all, XRP's bull flag on the daily chart could send it to $1.20 by an analyst. Magic Poop Cannon has identified a bull flag on the daily XRP to USD chart. If the bull flag plays out to the upside, XRP could spike to 120, and Bitcoin has set the pace for the entire crypto markets, and the only logical direction is up for XRP. So if you check out his little analysis here, the only thing I can kind of fetch from this is it misses out on a couple of really core points, at least in my opinion. And the basic point he misses out upon, if you check the actual chart right here, is that there was some resistance right here at this little area here, 67 cents. This is the Fibonacci from the recent high that we made. And the point is, it was actually a perfect correction now towards this level right here. You can see everything. Let me quickly zoom out a little bit so you can perfectly, hopefully, see it. I'm gonna even make it big here. A perfect correction here to the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level from the high. And right now we got another bounce here towards the top at 0.786, just a little bit below it. It may have something to do with the past, I don't really know specifically, or this could just be that the bulls gave up but the bears were too persistent just before this level. And a level like this, again, it's not perfect, all right? Sometimes it hits it perfectly like right here, or a little bit below or a little bit above, but on this side, it could have been enough of a move to actually hit, so that's kind of considered a test. Then fall back down into this little area of mostly support, and then hopefully actually breach the level, find it as a new support, and then test this 79-cent area before making our move to about 92, hopefully, cents. This is a more important area. Let's talk about that a little bit later, though, as, again, I'm trying to be real with all of you guys, all right? I'm not trying to portray any $10 price valuation in 1 or 2 days. No, I want to quickly just take a good look at what we're expecting for the next day or 2 or 3. Because I told you guys I am buying in every single day, and I keep looking within every single day for the lowest point. And for right now, I'm actually thinking we may see another, I guess, little couple of days within this area here, depending on what Bitcoin is going to do. But most likely we're going to be breaching here since the whole general idea of crypto is bullish. So I'm definitely accumulating crypto right now. So for Bitcoin, you may say that this is a bullish pennant in the forming, a bullish pennant where it looks something along these lines. Let's quickly draw it in. It's not perfect though, since again, it's really kind of a stable bottom, which looks more like a flag being made right here. The thing with flags though is I don't actually like to trade them as much as pennants, because mostly for the reason that a flag doesn't really work that well on a lower time frame here, like a 4-hour. Hence, I don't really like it too much. However, it may turn into a little bit of a pennant or something like that. Even if it doesn't, it's actually still just a continuation of the bullish trend. So what the pennant would normally show is that we're seeing the bulls, or actually everybody, just kind of give up on their position. Generally, there's an uptrend going on right here, and after a little while, the guys are just a little bit indecisive, they don't really know what they want, and they're stopping most of this price action, which would make the price go a little bit more like this, or look like this, which, as you can see, is a uptrend and a little bit of a converging series of price candles before actually slipping up back to the upside or breaking out again. And once we go further than, I guess, right around this level here, you would most likely long it for another move upwards. However, since we see the bigger picture and since we have a couple of Fibonacci's in place right now, hopefully our idea of hitting 24,000, because we got very freaking close to there, and then most likely falling back down to one of the earlier Fibonacci levels, or just a Fibonacci retracement level, is still solid. In my opinion, though, again, I haven't drawn anything in here for a little while. This is all from what we talked about earlier. If we broke all-time high, we said we'd reach 24,000 like that, because this is kind of a no man's land, right? It's all free money. It's all free range. So going up there was just kind of imminent, which was, again, lucky, though, because it could have also been a move to 21,000 before falling back down. But for right now, a move towards this all-time high from previously would not even be considered strange, and I would still be happy if it were to be pulled off like that. I would still be happy because, well, it's almost there. It just didn't hit it, but it's very, very close to it, and I'm still happy with it. Retracement, however, I don't think it would be misplaced if we were to do that. Let's quickly put the daily up here so you guys can see exactly the level we're talking about here. So the exact level we're talking about here is 16,000 or so. If we were to actually breach the first level here at about 19.6, that's basically the all-time high from back there. And this newer all-time high right here, I should have actually maybe put it perfectly here if you wanted a more interesting retracement to line up. But this one, if you were to pick all-time high, means we are falling to about 19.6 then, if things were to hit the fan. However, I'm still very much bullish on everything though. However, breaking above 24,000 is a difficult one because it would be mostly just retail hype pushing it through. The institutions are buying, but they're also selling on retail hypers right now. So if we were to pull through, I think it would have to do a lot with retail hype or with some stuff we're going to be covering a little bit later, like all these advancements right now happening in the crypto space, because it's looking pretty crazy. All right, honestly, it's looking pretty damn crazy. The US, the Fed, has really published right now that the money printer's just gone on and it's not going to be stopping anytime soon. And a lot of these companies have confirmed they're getting into crypto. We just saw one of the biggest giveaways for crypto ever, the $1 million Mag the Stallion giveaway. Once more, that was not fake. It's a promotional scheme for Cash App, so it's not like it's really, completely free in a certain sense. It's not like it's a really good thing because it's, of course, just a promotion and they have a budget for that. But it is a pretty interesting thing. Moving further, global stablecoins could eventually become reserve currencies, IMF paper. Private stablecoins such as Libra, now rebranded as Diem, could emerge as international reserve currencies according to an IMF report. Titled Reserve Currencies in an Evolving International Monetary System, the departmental paper looks at shifts in the global monetary system and factors that might influence the US dollar's role as the dominant reserve currency, including new payment systems and digital currencies. So, one of the fun things I often talk about when I'm considering these stable coins, or really coins as a standard or as a digital reserve currency or world reserve currency in that sense, is that I believe a stable coin would be very hard to pull off because, well, what would it have to be stable to? Right? I mean, XRP, if it were to be backed properly by something, or just XRP in general, is a lot better than a stable coin, because if you were to go for a dollar stable coin, it would basically just be the dollar, right? It wouldn't really be anything different. So what would you then have the stable coin be pegged to? If it's gold, well, there's always this speculation and uncertainty with gold. If you were to go for Bitcoin, it's a little bit, Bitcoin I think is a little bit too strange of a currency to be Bitcoin, especially since it's so expensive and mostly in China. I don't think people really like that. XRP could work. Again, there's really no good reason why it shouldn't be able to work. A stablecoin on XRP based upon XRP could also work, but once more, if it's a stablecoin pegged to a certain asset which is very volatile, yeah, then what's the purpose of the stablecoin really? Because it's not that stable then. Unless it's really the standard like XRP could be, then I think things are kind of good. And one of the reasons I sometimes talk about this GSX, this gold-backed coin, this stable coin that is backed by gold, and it's kind of crazy in that sense, is not because I think this is the only solution to making a lot of money, or not because I'm going to say put in all your money or something like that. I just told a couple of guys on Discord that I heard about this from some different YouTubers, and a couple of people on Discord were already involved with it, and we talked about it for a little bit. I talked to the founders, and everything sounds quite logical. I mean, everything I ask, every question I have, because I have a lot of questions, are answered, and they have a kind of an answer for everything. And I thought, you know what? This is the first quote-unquote stable coin, gold-secured currency, backed officially by gold and gold assets. It kind of sounds very good because basically the more that they have in assets, the higher the value of this coin will be, where it's not a real stable coin that stays, like, for example, at 1 cent or so, but it gradually keeps going up, being stable as it is pegged to some assets, but not stable in the sense that it can go up in value. So it's not officially a stable coin, but it's something that I found really interesting in that sense. So it's something that I have checked out. I actually know about this from the Run guys. If you guys also know them, they have told their audience about this stuff, and that's how I heard about it. But yeah, it sounds pretty damn cool, and if what they say is really the truth, then it's going to be amazing. Once more, I'm not going to recommend people to put in all their money, but I have invested some, or at least a little bit into it, and I do recommend to check it out at least, and just let me know on Discord what you think about it, because we're all discussing different subjects surrounding this. Moving further, Coinbase crypto conundrum. This is mostly talking about the IPO that is coming for Coinbase, and a lot of people are really worried about what is going on in this, and I personally see two main things. First of all, Coinbase is very, very volatile since it's really pegged to how much volume there is in cryptocurrency, which is something that is, of course, not as stable and is something you really should be watching out for when you're investing. And another one is this is a great opportunity for these non-crypto guys to still be involved with crypto by investing in traditional assets or just a normal stock, like, for example, Coinbase here. So I'm generally seeing this as a very, very good opportunity to get crypto going mainstream and to get it a lot broader. So yeah, generally, I'm very happy to see this coming up. Moving on, Bitcoin's run won't harm gold. Goldman Sachs disagrees with JP Morgan. BTC's recent rally won't hurt gold's stance as the preferred hedge asset, as both can coexist, reads a report from Goldman Sachs. With Bitcoin climbing the new all-time highs, the cryptocurrency has garnered the attention of centralized financial institutions. Goldman Sachs Group Inc. offered its views on the market and said that Bitcoin's rise shouldn't threaten gold's position as the inflation hedge of choice, as both assets can coexist, which I do think is true. JPM and the other one, what's it called now? Goldman Sachs are having a dispute about this, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. The one is saying, well, they're going to be taking a lot of money out of gold and put it into crypto. The others are saying, well, I think they're going to put money into Bitcoin and in gold. Who really cares, though? If they really are going to take money out of gold or not, it doesn't really matter because there's already enough money for crypto and it's just going to be flowing in regardless, even if they don't get money out of gold. If gold's not going to be replaced fully, though, you're not going to see me crying at all. Because once more, there's already enough money flowing in and it's going to be insane. So why bother by all of this type of stuff? Another thing I should recommend you guys to check out is Webull if you're from the US, because if you make an account, you get 2 free stocks. If you deposit $100, you get 2 more free stocks. So just check it out, link down below. And then Bitcoin price prediction. BTC to hit 500,000 very quickly if this happens. The thing is, guys, I'd never, ever trust people who comment with these huge price predictions or price ideas. And it's not because I don't believe Bitcoin is going to get there. Because if somebody's talking about XRP at $10, I do believe eventually it's going to get there. But if you're really wondering about when and what, these articles are not going to make you any wiser because, well, there's no real connection between a $500,000 Bitcoin and the current move it's making, except for the idea that it's going to continue this growth. However, we can see a big correction in the meantime. We can actually see 2-3 big corrections in the meantime. A move towards 35,000 for Bitcoin, I would consider a huge bull run since it doubled in Bitcoin price from all-time high, for example. Yeah, I would consider that as a huge Bitcoin bull run already. And if it does that every 3 years, it just doubles in price every 3 years. It's still actually an amazing asset if you start to think about it. So if it takes another, let's say, 12 years to get to 500,000, it wouldn't really be that crazy in my opinion. On a different note, it wouldn't really be that amazing because, everybody wants to get really rich quickly. That also brings me to the point of people who go in too heavily into crypto sometimes. They will most likely burn out a lot sooner as well. There's a lot of weak hands joining the space right now, these either DeFi holders or just guys who generally don't know too much about crypto, who heard about it from the news or from friends. They buy into crypto, they're too weak-handed, they're just too shivering, like, oh, the price went down $100 and Bitcoin, I'm gonna sell. And those guys are what's going to really crash our market, which I'm not too excited about, but it's something in our foresight, so I'm definitely looking out for it. Also, check out Unstoppable Domains, link down below if you're looking for some other cool things to invest in. And yeah, everything I ever show to you guys, I actually put my own money in. And I'm thinking here, because these are all affiliate links, of course, so I can get something if you were to deposit something. I'm thinking about maybe always putting up a little bit of a banner of like sponsored content, like some other guys are doing. Because even though it might not be sponsored directly, if I can make money from an affiliate link that I'm showing in the video, maybe I should put it down there. I don't know what I should do, guys. I don't know what's the best thing. I'm going to try it for right now, even though there's no specific thing that's being paid for. It's just affiliate links. I'm going to try that out and we'll see how it all works.